Hello, my name is Samantha Estrada, and today I'm going to be talking about my non-local profit organization that I have started. Now, let's go right into it. The name of my organization is called the San Antonio Humane Society. So, a little bit about us. Our mission is to protect and improve the lives of dogs, cats by providing shelter, care, and adoption, rescue, spay-neuter programs, and community education. Now, we value to end pet overpopulation and create a community where every dog and cat is treated with respect and is given a loving, warm, permanent home. So that is going to be our main goal, and our main mission is to give each animal the loving, caring home that they really deserve. So, as we're kind of talking about that, we're going to go into a little bit of a success story that we have. So on this screen, you're going to meet Sebastian and Samson. They're two kin brothers that were adopted from the Humane Society. Making sure that each one of our animals goes to a loving home is the utmost important. So who's really going to benefit from all this? It's mostly going to be the animals, the compassion that we give them, the loving home that they end up in. That's who's really benefiting from this organization. Okay, so next we're going to talk about our finances. Of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, we are a local nonprofit organization. So we are not affiliated with the Humane Society of the United States, as known as HSUS. We do not receive fundings from the federal government or the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, as known as ASPCA. So we thrive off of donations. That's where most of our money comes in. People donate, and we also receive sponsorships also. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about that a little later. So we do have a volunteer program. Our organization has been thriving. So we want to talk about the SAHS program. So ask the general volunteer to be able to commit to at least one volunteership per month for a minimum of 6 months. Our general volunteer program is open to individuals as young as 12 years of age. However, anyone between the years of 12 and 15 must be accompanied by a parent guardian at all times. Okay, so of course there is a fee. You're thinking, a fee really to volunteer? Yes, it does cost money for us to be having volunteers when it comes to running background checks. Those are very important. We want to make sure that the animals are going to be taken care of, and we want to make sure that they're in good hands. So there is a volunteer fee of, it could be $30 to $45. So let's go into that for a little bit. So we do process thousands of applications. We know your time is precious, so we want to make sure that you are aware of that. So for the applications, 18 or older must agree to pass a background test. The fee for the background check is $50 paid directly. Once approved, volunteers may be asked to pay a $20 fee, and that's pretty much to cover the cost of your volunteer insurance. If anything were to happen to you, we want to make sure that you're going to be covered. Assured badge and any other necessary supplies to get you going. So that's a little bit about our volunteer program. And of course, we're always accepting applications, so we want to make sure that y'all are all taken care of. So a little bit of history, a little bit of background. The Humane Society, like I said, is nonprofit. It is a no-kill organization that has served Bexar County and its surrounding areas since 1952. Yeah, we started a long time ago, and we've grown so far since then. We've become bigger than ever. We receive, like I said, thousands of applications to volunteer, and we receive many donations when it comes to taking care of these animals, which is most important. Okay. So next thing we want to talk about is our adoption. This is the most important. Like I said, our mission is to find these loving pets that deserve a warm, permanent home. So before applying to adopt, we ask all visitors to socialize with the pet for at least 20 minutes to ensure compatibility. We want to make sure that you're compatible with your pet. We want to make sure that they're the ones for you, and we're giving them the correct home. When you're ready to move forward with the adoption process, kennel staff will be you to the front lobby where you will complete an application and sit with an adoption counselor for review. So of course it is a little process when it comes to this. We want to make sure you have the right pet. We want to make sure you have the right environment. If your pets, if you do have any already, you're going to get along with them. So it's very important that we make sure that the animal that you're going to take home is going to be a good fit for you. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention before we went to the next slide, the Animal Adoption Center is open during the week for you to come and visit, to take a look at the animals, and really pick the right one. So please come by anytime. Monday through Friday before 6 p.m. is when we close the doors for adoptions, because we want to make sure that we get to everyone. But y'all are more than welcome to come and visit the adoption center. Okay. Next is the community. So we pretty much want to know, how is this going to benefit the community? Thousands of dogs and cats in San Antonio and the surrounding areas are saved from euthanasia every year due to missions and practices of the SAHs. Of course, like I said, this is a no-kill shelter. We benefit the community by trying to help as much as we can to keep the dogs off the streets, to making it safer for everybody. So we also do accept surrenders if unfortunately that your family cannot no longer take care of your animal or pet. Instead of going the wrong route about it, we do accept surrenders, and we will take your pet in to find him or her a new permanent caring home. Okay, so like I mentioned in the last slide, it is the utmost important to capitalize that we are a no-kill shelter. A no-kill shelter saves both healthy and treatable dogs and cats, with euthanasia reserved only for unhealthy and untreatable animals. The San Antonio Humane System has a 99.43 save rate, and that is a huge number right there. We do our very best to take care of our animals and treat them, especially if they're sick and anything, to get them back on their feet and just give them the life that they deserved. No animal is ever enthused to make room in the shelter. None of that happens. We make sure that each animal goes to a loving, caring home. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about donations. Like I said, we are a non-local profit, so donations are the most important. It's what keeps my organization running and moving, and what keeps these animals getting to loving homes. So on the right here, you'll see that we some of our major sponsors. So I'm gonna read you our major sponsors, which is the U.S. Storage Center. Everybody knows your local HEB, Red McCombs Toyota, Mr. W Fireworks, Ponderosa Ranch, and of course there are many more that have been sponsors of us. Now you can make a one-time gift today to help us continue missions of saving the lives of dogs and cats from all San Antonio. As your local organization, your donation is critical to ensuring our continued presence in the community. Like I said, donations are very important to us. It's what keeps us running, and we want to make sure that we're doing this for many years from now. So here are some of the sources where I've received my information, and I hope that this PowerPoint has really encouraged you to be a helping hand to the Humane Society. I know this is a presentation that I have created on my own, but for myself, this is actually very close and important to me. So if we can get anybody to donate at all to take care of these animals and really get them off the streets, it is the most important goal and mission at the end. So on here you can see that I have included the websites, Facebook, Twitter, another website that I've gotten some information on. So I appreciate the time. Thank you so much. Bye.